Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Now, if you've been around for a minute and it's not your first time at my house, that means that you're true to this and you're not new to this, so welcome back. Today, you know how I love the Caribbean, so that's where we're going. We're gonna be making my Rasta pasta with jerk chicken and jerk shrimp, and to sip along with that, we're gonna make a Caribbean cooler. Now, trust me, you don't want to miss either one of those recipes. So let's start off at the bar and let's get us a cocktail, and then we're gonna go ahead and go cook. So come on, come with me. Let's go.
Tell me now, are you hungry? Looking for something for your tummy. Well, look no further. This chef is got you covered. Cooking at home with Chef Jolie.
Okay, y'all. So I'm calling this drink a Caribbean cooler because that's what it is. We gonna be like we in the Caribbean, and it's gonna make you cool. So let's put my name in front of it. Let's call it Jolie's Caribbean Cooler, just in case there's another Caribbean cooler out there in the streets, okay? We're gonna start with coconut rum, the black version, because it's a little stronger. You know I like my spirit forward cocktails. I'm gonna do 1 ounce, and then I'm gonna do 1 more ounce, and then pineapple juice. This one is very, very simple. It's all about the look, really. So about 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of fresh lemon juice because the tartness balances out the sweetness. That's half a lemon. I'm gonna put my ice in. So y'all know I'm a fake mixologist, right? So I don't have any training other than what I do at home, but I've been watching some mixologists out there, and it's always good to add your ice after you add your spirits and all of those things, because when you add ice, it's gonna automatically start to melt. So you want to slow down that process as much as possible by adding your ice after the fact. So that's what I am doing because I'm a quick learner, and I learned that. All right, so now we're gonna shake it up real quick, get it nice and cold. So about 10 to 15 seconds of shaking. You'll know it's cold because your shaker will get nice and frosty on the outside, like this one. And then we're gonna pop that off, and we're gonna pour this in, just like that. Let me do this, here we go. Just like that. And then I have some strawberry simple syrup. We've done strawberry simple syrup before with our strawberry lemonade spritzer. That's the episode that I did with Tony Estes. If you haven't seen that, go back and see it. So now I'm going to add the strawberry simple syrup. And this drink is all about the look. We want that gradation of color. You see the red syrup going down to the bottom? Put a little bit more. And then I'm gonna take my spoon here, my bar spoon, and I'm just going to gently stir it to incorporate it while still allowing the red to kind of hang out down in the bottom, just like that. And because we in the Caribbean, honey, we got some flowers, some Caribbean flowers. This is our edible orchid here, and I'm gonna put one right there. And this one, I don't like the way that looks, so I'm gonna pick that off. There we go, like that. We got our strawberry, and I got my straw because it is about quality control time. And before I taste it and let y'all know how amazing it is, stop what you're doing, go ahead and press the red subscribe button so that you can also turn on your notifications, because how you gonna know when I got some recipes and I got some cocktails? You ain't gonna know because you didn't got your notifications turned on. Go ahead and do that. Remember to like, comment, and share too. All right, look at it. It's kind of matching. Ah, that's amazing. All right, let's taste it. This is perfect. It's so good. I got the coconut, I got the strawberry, a little bit of lemon, that pineapple juice. It's kind of like a grown-up Capri Sun. So this, you're gonna like it. But I know it's gonna sneak up on you, so take your time. Cheers to you. All we gotta do now is go ahead and make this Rasta pasta with jerk chicken and jerk shrimp. So come on, let's go to the other side and let's cook. Okay, y'all, we've made this sauce a couple of times, and if you've been paying attention and taking notes and watching the videos, then you've seen this before, and you know that we can make variations from this basic foundation. I already have olive oil in here. I am adding butter, and you know you add your olive oil first, so your butter does not comment in the comments, what? Burn, right? So then I'm adding my garlic. So this sauce can be your white wine cream sauce if you don't add any cheese to it. If you add your cheese, your Parmesan, then it becomes Alfredo. But guess what we're making today? Can you guess? For the Rasta pasta, we're making a jerk cream sauce. Kind of like a jerk Alfredo, because I am gonna add some cheese to it for the pasta. So you put the garlic in there. You wait until it becomes fragrant, like it is right now. You don't want it to burn. Like I always say, burnt garlic don't taste good at all. Then I'm gonna deglaze with some white wine. Just like that. And the white wine is going to reduce, I put in about a cup-ish. Whatever you put in, you let it reduce by half. And then all the alcohol is going to cook out. So if you don't drink, don't worry. It's really just for the acidity and for the flavor, right? So I have here 6 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And I'm gonna put that in. And we're just making a roux, just like you do with gravy, what you do with gumbo, etouffee, all that stuff. So we're putting in the flour, the butter is there, the oil is there, the garlic is there, the wine is there, all that stuff. I got plenty of videos on my channel of me making this sauce. So if you want to watch the step-by-step, slowed down version in a quick video, I think I have one on the channel that's about 4 or 5 minutes of just making this sauce or the foundation for the sauce. So you wanna make sure that you cook the flour, because if you don't, raw flour is just not that good in any kind of sauce. I have over here, I got my Parmesan, I got my chicken stock, and guess what? If you're vegetarian, you can do a vegetable stock, right? I got my heavy cream, got my adabaduya, I have my jerk seasoning. Y'all know I got the adabaduya jerk seasoning. The Caribbean is coming, I promise it's coming. And I have some browning. You've seen me use the browning before in my sauces, and I don't think we've made soups, so should we make some soups? What's your favorite soup? Let me know. I make a really good clam chowder, mouth-watering, because child, that clam chowder. Make a really good mushroom cream soup too, but that browning, I use it to adjust the colors in some of my sauces and soups. And what else do I have? And I have some crushed red pepper, because I like a little bit of spice in my jerk, right? Okay, so this is what you're looking for. Can you see that? It looks all clumpy, but that's okay. Once we add that chicken stock and once we add that heavy cream, it's gonna come together. As long as you put some muscle behind that whisk. Okay, I think we're good here with the roux. Now I'm gonna slowly whisk in my chicken stock or vegetable stock. Even if you were making like a seafood pasta, I think one day I should share my seafood lasagna, but you could do like a shrimp stock or a seafood stock. It's all interchangeable. Okay, I'm gonna slowly whisk that in like that. And once it's all incorporated, then I'm gonna add my heavy cream. And then I'm gonna add my cheese, and then we're gonna season it. I already boiled my pasta, so if I haven't shared this with y'all before, I'm giving you the tip now. You can boil your pasta a couple of days ahead of time. You boil it, say the pasta is supposed to cook for 12 minutes. Maybe you're gonna cook it for 10 minutes. 11 minutes, just shy of the cooking time, because once you add it to your hot sauce, or once you boil some water to reheat it, it'll finish cooking. So if you cook it too much and then you gotta reheat it, then it's mushy. You don't want that. You want the pasta to be somewhat al dente. Okay, so look at that. I'm whisking out some of those lumps. Now I'm gonna add in my heavy cream. So I'll slowly add in the heavy cream, and I'm whisking as I pour. Just like that. This is so easy. Sauce is so versatile. This same foundation of sauce, you can make like a spicy Creole sauce. You can make a white wine sauce. You can make a cilantro lime cream sauce. It just matters how you season it and what herbs. Because if you're gonna do cilantro lime cream sauce, you gotta add cilantro and you gotta add lime, right? So once you learn this, possibilities are endless, literally. Okay, I got that in, the heavy cream. Now I'm going in with the cheese, little at a time, because I want it to melt. And then the only thing I gotta do is make it jerk. And I'm gonna do that just by the flavorings that I'm gonna add. Turn it up a little bit. There we go. Cheese is all in there. You know I'm gonna start with a dabadouya. That's the foundation. There we go. And the recipe is gonna be in the description, so don't be concerned. I got you. I got your back. Whisking our dabadouya. Now I'm gonna put in my dabadouya Caribbean seasoning as well. There we go. Just like that. And you know what? I think I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save the crushed red pepper until the end, because I got my jerk chicken that I already made. I got my jerk shrimp, and that has some flavor and a teeny bit of spice on that too. So I'm gonna taste it, because you know you gotta taste as you cook. If you ain't tasting your food, are you really cooking? I say no. You gotta taste as you go. Okay, let me grab my spoon so I can do as I say. Let's see. See what I mean? That's why you gotta taste. And I also think I'm gonna add maybe just a pinch of brown sugar, because for me, jerk is it's savory, teeny spicy, and a teeny sweet. So now I'm gonna add this browning just to go get that color the way that I want it for the jerk. And that's it. Just like this. And a little of this browning goes a long way. So just start out with a little and then add more. But this is the color that you are looking for. So when we come back, I'm gonna put it all together. I got my penne pasta already boiled. I got my colorful peppers. I got my jerk chicken. I got my jerk shrimp. And I'm gonna show you how you just put it all together. It's gonna taste so good. It's gonna transport you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's this Caribbean cooler. It's gonna transport you right to the Caribbean. And then when you get thirsty as you are eating, then you got a nice little cocktail to sip. So stick around. I'll be right back putting it all together, and then we're gonna eat. Okay, y'all, we are back with all the ingredients to pull the final dish together. I got my pasta that I boiled on yesterday. You can do the same thing, just put cold water on it as soon as it comes off the stove, and then once it's cool, toss it in some olive oil and put it in the refrigerator. Got my jerk chicken all diced. I have my peppers, red, green, and yellow. My jerk shrimp. I got my sauce and some extra seasonings and garnishes and stuff to finish it, okay? Got that? Good. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my peppers and I'm gonna saute them to get them a little bit soft. And hopefully, you know by now. If not, I'm gonna remind you or share with you that you should preheat your skillets, your pots, just like you do your oven. Preheat it. So my skillet is preheated My oil is hot. My peppers are in, and now I'm just gonna hit it with a little bit of a dabadooya because I like to build the flavors, right? So I'm just gonna saute these just a little bit, and then I'm gonna sit them to the side. Turn that up a little bit. So I'm gonna put some of these peppers in the pasta. I'm gonna toss it with everything, but I really want that color to, you know, represent the diaspora. So I'm gonna do some garnishing with these peppers as well. Don't wanna get them super soft, just maybe like 1 minute or so, just so that a dabadooya cooks into the pepper. All right, I think that's good. I got my plate over here. Now I'm gonna put them on the side, just like this. So if you wanna just do red and green peppers, if that's all you can find, that's fine. If you don't like peppers, you know what I say. Trust your gut, not the recipe. My husband happens to love bell peppers way more than I do, but he loves them. So I got a lot of peppers. So, cause it's gonna be our dinner tonight. Cause who not cooking after this is me. So this is the family's dinner. All right, all the peppers are out of there. Now I am going to go ahead and put my sauce down in the hot pan. And I'm gonna add my pasta. And I'm gonna toss it all in like this. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because I don't want my pasta sauce to break. And breaking is just when your oil, your butter, or whatever the fat is that you have to make your sauce starts to separate from the cream, and you don't want it to break. So I'm gonna put in my shrimp first because I cooked my shrimp probably about 90% because I didn't want the shrimp to dry out. So I pulled them out maybe about 30 seconds before they were completely done. So I'm adding my shrimp first. So I've seen so many ways that people make Rasta pasta, and you know what I say about trusting your gut. This is my way. I like a creamy sauce. I like a little bit of the bell pepper. I like shrimp and I like chicken. So this is Jolie's Caribbean Cooler with Jolie's Rasta pasta. Okay, now I'm going to add some of the peppers back in. And remember, I'm gonna use my fingers because I don't want to get sauce over all the peppers. So add some in for color and for a little bit of bite for the husband since he loves the peppers. And I'm mixing. Now I'm gonna add my chicken. So I told y'all how I do chicken. I have my cast iron grill pan, and then I mark it. That's what we call it in the catering and restaurant industry. You mark it, get your grill marks on one side, and then I finish it in my oven, surround it like in a shallow bath of chicken stock so that your chicken doesn't dry out. So I did this chicken last night too. And I did it just like I said. I marked it and then I finished it in a shallow bath of chicken stock so that it stays nice and juicy. And then I'm saving some of those shrimp and I'm saving some of my chicken because I'm gonna put it right on top for more garnish and so that you can see the chicken and see the shrimp. Okie dokie. It's coming together really good. Now I gotta taste it because I got some dabadooya over here to the side. I got some of my Caribbean seasoning. I got some crushed red pepper and all that good stuff. Let's see what it's tasting like. Turn it down. Ciao. If my eyes roll back further in my head, I will go to sleep right now. It's so good. So good. I don't need any more dabadooya. Don't need any more brown sugar. Don't need any more of the Caribbean season because it's perfect. It's perfect. I was gonna say damn near perfect, but it's perfect. Only thing I'm gonna do is add a little heat just to give it a little kick. And these crushed red peppers, a little goes a long way, so I'm not gonna add too much because I don't want it to be too spicy. I just want you to get that little hint of heat at the end. And that's it. I'm gonna let this finish kind of coming together and getting real nice and incorporated. And then I'm gonna plate it up. I'm gonna put some more shrimp and some more chicken on top, the colorful peppers, and I got my favorite herb, cilantro, to garnish it with. And then we're gonna taste it all. And that's it. We're gonna have our Jolie's Rasta pasta. So hold your feet, hold your seat, and we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, now it's time to just put it on a plate and taste it. So everything is all heated and incorporated, the sauce, the peppers, the chicken, the shrimp. And if you recall, I saved some of my peppers, some of my chicken and shrimp for the presentation because we eat with our eyes first. And if you want to impress the people that you are cooking for, shoot, if you want to impress yourself, you know, I always say, let's normalize making a beautiful, luxurious dinner for yourself. Then you're gonna save some of your peppers, some of your onions. Hold up, we ain't got no onions. You're gonna save some of your peppers and some of your chicken and your shrimp to the side so that you can do what I'm about to do right here. I'm just gonna place them just like that, you know, for the presentation. A little bit of shrimp, a little bit of my chicken just for the top, and then the colorful peppers. It's gonna set it off. I don't know what else to say other than that. It's gonna set it off, and you know we're gonna garnish. I'm gonna use my little clean fingers because I don't wanna get any sauce on these peppers. So I'm gonna go just like this. I'm gonna be very intentional about where I place them and what colors I use so that it's so pretty and that it looks as good as it tastes. I got 2 and 2 and 2 of each color. I feel like I need one more green right there. And I have cilantro because parsley I feel like kind of is more of an Italian feel. But this cilantro is gonna set it off. Set it off and, okay, sorry, I'm back. All right, here it is. We have our Jolie's Rasta pasta. Get into it. It is giving all the Caribbean vibes and it's gonna taste real, real good. You don't have to take my word for it because I'm giving y'all the recipe. It's down in the description. So if you got questions and you wanna make sure it's perfect for your friends and your family, just comment down below, ask me all the questions and I can give you all the answers. So let me taste it. That cilantro. The chicken is still moist. Make sure you don't overcook your chicken. Let me taste a piece of shrimp. And the heat. Remember the little sprinkle of crushed red pepper? It's on the back end. And so when I say it's on the back end, meaning like it hits you after you taste it. It's a little sweet because it got a little brown sugar. It's a savory from the Adabaduya. It's perfect. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now let me taste the shrimp. Y'all, oh my God. You're gonna love this. This is a Rasta pasta. I don't know what else to say. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm done. All I'm gonna say is thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, having my Caribbean cooler, and enjoying my Rasta pasta. So remember, you gotta subscribe. Once you subscribe, you gotta turn on your notifications because that's when you're gonna know when I'm cooking stuff. And make sure you're watching the vlogs and all the behind the scenes stuff too. Remember to comment, like, and share. And I will be back the next time with something delicious and easy recipes that you can make at home too. So, all right, I gotta eat the rest of this. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Bye.
Tell me now, are you hungry?